Hello everybody! In today's video I shall try to learn you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. How to get all colors on one side of the cube for the 6 sides of the cube. Before solving the cube, before trying to learn you, I shall try to go very slowly in this solving and trying to learn you some algorithms. For the solving, some basic facts about the cube. There are 43 quadrillions of the possible combinations of the cube. So if you don't know the algorithm how to solve it, is almost impossible to solve the cube. You need to know at least some basic algorithms, and today I shall show you the so-called beginner's algorithm, which in seven steps we shall come to the solution of this cube. This is a pretty slow algorithm in many moves. It is shown that cube can be solved in at most 20 moves if rotating one side twice is considered as one move, and I think 26 if this counted as if this was counted as two moves. So it is very intriguing to find the solution in the least possible number of moves, but this is really the hard, even for computers. It is really difficult to find the optimum solutions in the minimal number of moves, even by using computers. Mathematicians were solving this for 30 years, I think, and then relatively recently, I don't know the year at the moment, using supercomputers and I think big hash tables for some already known partial solutions for some combinations, they proved the facts that in most 20 moves you can solve each position, but that is really difficult. I'm now trying to work also on a program using a modification on a famous A-star algorithm to find some quicker solutions that I shall present today. If I am going to be successful in that, I plan to record the video also on that. Okay, so we are going to start. This I shall take the white face, so this square in the middle I called the color, because this square in the middle will always remain the same color. So this is the white face of the cube, all white faces should be here. So we shall in the first step make a white cross like this, white cross, and also with the right colors on the side. So if here will be the blue, we also want here the blue, two blues here. So I shall in this first step find those cubes that has white in the middle of the edge, like this one, and this is together with the blue. So I will first get this blue to this blue in the middle here. You see this blue in the middle. So I am doing this like this. Okay, it is not good orientation. I shall need to do something like this. Now I have these two blue together, and this is the white, and already I have. Otherwise I will need to align with this white in the middle, but I already had this white, and this blue. And I also now want to do this with all other colors on the side, which is red, which is green, and which is orange. So, okay, here we have green with the white in the middle. So I shall bring also that green to this green in the middle, and then I shall rotate that white align with the white in the middle. Okay, now I have this white line here with blue here and with the green on the other side. I need to do this also for the orange side and for the red sign. It's possible that I shall move one of those already aligned, but I shall be able to move back probably in one move. That will not be the problem. So let me find some another. Okay, here I have again white in the middle of one edge of the cube with red. Okay, I have here not good orientation, so I shall do something like that to align those reds with white here, and I will now that rotate to align also with the white in the middle. Yes, I lost now one white already aligned earlier. That was green. Okay. Okay. Am I right? I was not careful enough, but I shall bring that back quickly. Okay, sorry, it was difficult for me like this, but this, okay, let me see what we have now. We even don't have a white cross, sorry. Okay, sometimes we go wrong. Okay, but I want it also an alignment that is okay, that we don't have a cross. So we have green. Okay, let's repeat this procedure. This is actually easy step, but somehow I managed to make this worse. Okay, I have, let's go with this white and orange now. So I shall put this orange together with the, sorry, with the orange in the middle with the white here. So, and I shall now align with the white side. Now I lost the green one, but in one move I am moving the back. Okay, now I have again a white line, and I have a line now here orange and green. Okay, let's now concentrate on this side. We need to have red here. So we find that, okay, the red is here in the middle with together with the white. So we shall move this red to align with the red in the center of the site. This is here with this white. So we shall now simply rotate up, and now we have almost across, we have three whites here with correct colors on the side. As you can see, red here, green here, and orange here. We are still missing only blue on this side, so I will find a blue one. As you can see, the blue one is here, and it is here with the already arranged. So if I will rotate it somehow like this and move there, I shall need to revert back already aligned white with the green. And the blue one, I think that I got it here. Let me see where is. Okay, the blue one is now down there, here, and I think that I can somehow align it. Okay, I can align it like this, moving on the side, actually aligning with the white, and I shall need again to revert one move which I actually got wrong with the red here, but now I have all correct. Okay, you need some little practice, but there is no a precise algorithm. It's always possible to write down the algorithm, but there is no need for this first step. This making this white cross with correct colors on the sides is actually pretty easy much to obtain. Although I made some mistakes at one point, but trust me, this is really easy. With some practice, you can do that. Okay. If you really like this solving, if you are trying, you can pretty much learn this in 1 week, and maybe several another weeks from sometimes to not forget all this combination. So the next step will be very important. Now we want to complete this white face. We want also whites here in corners. So I shall show you an algorithm when the white is on the other side of, you see, here is the white side, and if you have white on the other side like this, then it is the easiest to move them up. So I shall show you only an algorithm for this case when white is on the other side, on the opposite side of the cube, and facing left or right, not down. If there will be down, it's something more complicated. So if we encounter that case, that white will face down, or if white will be on the right side here up, but wrong orientation, we shall first bring that down and facing this like left or right, because it's very easy to move this cube which is down and white is facing left or right to the correct position on the upper side of the cube. So this white is together with green and orange, as you can see. So I shall first bring it to the correct place. So you see green here and orange here. So this cube should be here, that you have green and orange on the sides, which are neighborhood of this cube. So we now need to move this cube up on this position. And it's pretty easy in 3 steps to do that. You just rotate that side where the white is facing up. So I shall rotate this. I shall rotate the upper side clockwise or anti-clockwise. It actually doesn't matter. I shall rotate clockwise. And then you see this white went here, and I shall in second step align it here and then bring it back to the up and bring it back to the up to the this white face, and now it's really on good position and orientation is also good. And I shall now do this for other 3 corner for other 3 small cubes in the corner in the corners of this white side. I am again looking for whites on the opposite side facing left or right, and I have here one which is together with blue and down is red. So I shall again align it on correct position. So blue and red is here. Here is red, here is blue in the center. So here is the correct position for this cube facing white here, because that little cube need to go just up on this place. So again, I shall rotate this face where this white is facing, just like this. And then I shall rotate this lower side that I have got alignments of this white, actually this 2, and then I just bring sorry, am I did something wrong? Maybe I did. I was looking at the camera to see the correct position, so just let me see what I did wrong here. I did something wrong. Yes, I now got completely wrong this, but somehow I managed to again to obtain the cross with correct colors. And now let me see, I have also this one in the corner in good position and orientation, and we shall repeat again the process. Okay, I'm sorry, I shall make mistakes because if I am looking at the cube, I don't see what you see in the camera, so I'm making some mistakes here. But never mind, we shall learn more mistakes. The longer will be the video, and you will have better chances to learn how to solve this. So now it's the interesting. I have no whites here down facing left or right. I have only one which is facing on the bottom, and I don't want that because that is more difficult. So I shall simply rotate that somehow. Sorry. I want to okay, I again rotate this upper side seemingly in the wrong position, but then I can rotate the bottom one and move back up. Okay, and now I have again one which is facing to the one side. For me, this is left. So I am again rotating this one, and I am then moving this white here and then bringing them up. Okay, in 3 moves. You can do that in 3 moves. Now I have also this one with white, blue and orange in the correct position and correct orientation. White is facing up. I now managed to do this for these two cubes. This one and this one. This one is a wrong place. This one should be on the other side here. Okay, again, I have only this one which is wrong and I want it down, but it's easier for me to make this one, this white which is facing down. I'm now going to make it face right or left, because it's easier algorithm if it is facing right or left. And actually we can simply do that. So I can rotate. Okay. I don't want to rotate this one which is in good position. Okay, I shall rotate this one which is in not good position, like this. Then I have this white facing to the right or left, but I need to move one more move in clockwise or anti-clockwise, that I shall bring those whites up again, and that I am not losing this white facing right or left. So now I have this white facing right for me, with other colors on that cube, green and a red, and actually it is already in good position. We have a green here and a red here, so we just need to bring that cube up here. So this is again the algorithm in 3 moves. We rotate this one where white is facing, like this. Then we are moving this white by moving the downside of the cube to aligning with actually this white in the center. Now we also have another side, but actually we always can get these two to be aligned, and then moving this up on the upper side. And as you can see, we are almost finished with the white. We have only one missing position, and yes, we have another white facing to the left here, and just move it here to the correct position. Then we have white this below this cube. This is the place where should it go. So we shall bring it from down to up, and orientation will also be good by this simple algorithm. When we are first rotating the side where white is facing, like this, then we are moving the downside of the cube, that white is going here in the right position, and then we are moving up with that side. We are rotating this one side, that all whites will go up, and we are finished. We have white here, and this first layer of the cube is solved. We have blue, orange, green, and red. The first layer is solved. We shall now put the cube upside down, and we are also having this aligned in the middle, as we managed to get that in the first step. And we now need to solve 4 corners of the second layer. So we want the right little cube to be here. Here we already had one, you see, green and orange. One is already in correct position. This one is not, this one is not, and so 3 are not in a good position. First, we find those little cubes that are on the upper layer and should be should appear in one of those 4 corners of the second layer. Okay, let me repeat. Here we have a good cube. Here we need orange and blue. And we really have this blue and orange on the upper layer of the cube. And already aligned here with the blue, but this orange which is up should actually go here. So actually we need to move this cube from this position to this position here. So this one is blue and orange on the upper layer and should and belong here with blue here and with orange here in this middle layer. So how to achieve that? Here we have an algorithm which I will also write down in the description of the video. I shall call this first algorithm. I shall write down only 3 algorithms below in the description of the video. Because everything else can be explained in simple words and can be learned easily, but these 3 algorithms, this will be the first one, is somewhat difficult to explain, and so we learn it as they are. So let me repeat again. I need to move this face, this little cube here, from upper level to the middle to the middle layer here on the left. So I shall first move this upper side in. I shall move this upper side in the opposite direction. This cube should go here, but I shall move it to the other side. So I am moving it actually anti-clockwise. So moving this upper side anti-clockwise. Then I continue anti-clockwise, but with this side where there is no. So here is the cube I am moving to the right position. I am continuing with the opposite side anti-clockwise. So like this. Then I am moving those sides again, but now clockwise. So clockwise for the upper side and clockwise for this left side of the cube. Okay, and then I continue clockwise, but now with the upper side and the front side. This which I am facing to me is the front side. So I am continuing clockwise with the upper and this front side clockwise. And then I shall repeat that, but anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise with the upper and anti-clockwise with the front. And now, as you can see, I really got what I wanted. I really got this blue and orange from this upper layer here on the correct position. That is an algorithm. That is our first algorithm, which will be write down in the description. So we shall now actually doing this algorithm for other corners of this second layer. So we had this one from the beginning. We were lucky, let's say. Okay, now we got this one. So let us try to get this one. Here we have blue and red, and let us look really here on the upper side. We really have this blue and red little cube. So I shall first align one color, okay, like here. So I have aligned the blue here, but this orange here should be aligned actually here on the side. So again, this cube, which is in the middle of the edge of the upper layer, should now go here right on the second layer, but right. So from here to here. So we shall again move the upper side first on the wrong direction, moving this little cube on the other side of the cube. So now we are moving clockwise. Now we are moving first clockwise. And so we shall then move this side where here is our little cube. We are moving the opposite side of the cube again clockwise. Now we repeat anti-clockwise. So we are repeating the upper side anti-clockwise and this right side anti-clockwise. We now continue anti-clockwise, but with the upper and with the front side, like this. And then we repeat that with these two sides, but clockwise. Clockwise here with the upper side and clockwise here with the front side. And really, here it is. Red and blue is on the correct position, and everything else is also, we didn't ruin anything from our previous work. And actually we were lucky again. We also got the fourth little cube on the correct position. It seems that the second layer is finished, that we have the second layer actually completely finished now. The hardest part of this step is if you got the cube here, but in wrong orientation. So imagine that you have blue here and orange here. You have a cube on the correct place, but with wrong orientation. That is the hardest part, but you can achieve, you can solve that by the same algorithm in the opposite side. So my recommendation is, if you have this cube here, but in the wrong orientation, so you are moving our algorithm, but starting from the last move to the second move, so to get this cube up. And when you have it up on the upper layer, then you are moving the algorithm to get it to the correct place with correct orientation. With our algorithm, this will be in correct. It will be in correct orientation. So we are moving to the last fourth layer. So what we want to achieve is to get now the yellow cross, just as we got in the first step white cross in the first step. Now on the opposite side is the yellow color. So we shall get this we shall get this yellow cross here. We are not we shall not bother ourselves with orientation. So if we got actually if we got yellow here, we need not to obtain immediately the orange here. So maybe we shall not now get correct alignments in that step on the sides of the cube. But just let us concentrate to getting the yellow cross. Okay. So if you already have this one 1/4 of the cross, let it face to the left and to the opposite of you. So I'm facing from this side, and this one yellow is facing on the opposite direction of me, and one is facing to the left. Okay, because that you will obtain the cross in the minimum number of moves. If you don't have it, just start anywhere, and later you can orientate like this when you obtain this. So now I am starting with this face, which is fronting to the me. I am calling this front, and I shall first rotate 3 times clockwise. I shall rotate front, right face, and upper face clockwise. So clockwise, clockwise, and clockwise. I was doing that with the front, right, and upper side of the cube. Then I shall rotate anti-clockwise, but actually starting with the not with the front face, but with the right face. So I shall rotate right face anti-clockwise, upper face anti-clockwise, and the front face anti-clockwise. This last step was not necessary because I shall repeat the algorithm and I shall face it now again clockwise. So this last step was not necessary, but for the easiest of the explanation I do it. And now I have actually yellow line. And when I got a yellow line in the second step of this algorithm, I will obtain the yellow cross. So I shall not write this in the in the description because this is really easy. Let us repeat. So we rotate 3 times clockwise, starting with the front clockwise, then right clockwise, and then upper side clockwise. And then we rotate 3 times anti-clockwise, starting with the right anti-clockwise, upper side anti-clockwise, and the front side anti-clockwise. And we are now finally obtaining the yellow cross, and also the first 2 layers are solved. Nothing is wrong with the first 2 layers. 2 layers are solved, and the yellow cross appeared here. And now we want in the second step to get we want alignment. We didn't get correct alignment on those edges of the cross. So here is yellow, but here should be orange and not red. So I am first trying to, I can rotate. First is the best if I can rotate the upper side such that I have 2 good alignments. Okay, and I got it. I can freely rotate. I will nothing break with rotating the upper side, and it's the easiest is if I can align two neighborhood sides of the cube correctly. Here I aligned green, and here on neighboring side I aligned orange. And the other two, we would be lucky if everything was oriented, but it is not. Here it is not good orientated, and here it is not good orientated. And you can easily see what we now need to do. We just need to exchange this cube with, with this one. This one and this one should be exchanged. This one should go here, and this one should go here. If we are not able to obtain this, we would actually need it to repeat the algorithm I shall show now twice. Now when I got a good orientation on green and here on the orange, I shall need to repeat the algorithm I am now going to show only once, and if I am not able to align like this two neighboring sides, then I can again solve these alignments, but in two steps of the next algorithm. So I shall now present an algorithm how to exchange this cube with this cube and to not ruin anything from the rest that we already solved. And that will be shown as the second algorithm in the description. In the description of this video, you shall find this as the second algorithm. I'm writing down some more complicated algorithms that you can learn easier how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So I once again notice these two cubes that should be exchanged, this one, and I shall rotate this one, the third layer, the layer where these two cubes do not appear. We have one cube in this first layer, this one, the second in the middle layer, and I am actually rotating this, the third algorithm, that these two cubes are on the other two layers. So I am rotating this, and I am rotating upper side of the cube. And the algorithm is the following. I shall rotate this right side now to me, clockwise, then anti-clockwise, then clockwise, then anti-clockwise, and I shall rotate the upper side always clockwise. And the algorithm is this, be careful. So I rotate first this right side clockwise. Then I am rotating the upper side clockwise. Then I am at this right side now anti-clockwise, and the upper side always clockwise. Then I am rotating again this right side, now again clockwise. I hope that I did nothing wrong in my previous moves. And now is the tricky part. Now again upper side, but now we said already clockwise, but now two times. Now two times clockwise. And we are again on the right side, now anti-clockwise, and the upper side clockwise. Now again, actually always clockwise, but now only once. At one point we were doing that two times. On the first rotation of the, on the third rotation of the upper side, we rotated twice clockwise. And we are done. We have red, we have green, we have orange, and we have blue. We have a good alignment on the sides together with the yellow cross and together with two layers already solved. Now we want to get these 4 corner cubes on the right position, not still maybe with good orientation, with yellow facing up, but at least on a good place. So how to get a good place? Well, you have yellow up, for example, orange here and blue here. So here should be the cube which has colors green, orange and blue. And this is not correct. Okay, maybe we have at least one correct, that it will be easier. Here we should have yellow, blue and red. Not good. This one is not good. Here we should have yellow, green and orange, and this one is actually good one. This one has yellow, green and orange, just as a neighboring neighboring cubes here in the middle. So this one is on a good position, not good orientated. Yellow should be facing up. So this one is here on good position. We shall orientate it later. And this fourth one is also not good. So we have only one corner cube which is on good position, this one. And so I am facing the cube that this cube which is good, which is on a good position, that it is facing to me and to the right. To the right. Okay. If no one is in a good position, then you can again do the same algorithm, but you shall need more rotations to get the final solution. So it's easier if I have at least one in a good position. And that one is now facing to the me and to the right. And I am now going to give an algorithm how to obtain also this one. This one should be yellow, which is up, should be green, which is here, and should be with red color, which is here. So I need yellow, green. So I need yellow, green, and red, and this one is actually here. So just from here to here, and this will be just in one application of the following algorithm. If the correct move is here on the opposite side, then 2 applications of the following algorithm are needed to get the cube on the correct position here. And now I'm going to give you that algorithm. I shall call it the third. I'm going to call it the third algorithm in the description of this video. And the algorithm is the following. So let me repeat again. The cube which is in correct position is facing to me and facing to the right. And now the algorithm is the following. I am rotating upper side, right side, and left side. So in this order. So upper side, right side, left side. Then again upper side, upper side, right side, upper side, left side, upper side, right side, upper side, left side. And also I need to be careful about clockwise or anti-clockwise. I am first rotating 2 times clockwise and then 2 times anti-clockwise, and then in the next 4 moves should be a little bit different. So the algorithm is like this. I am moving upper side clockwise, right side clockwise, now 2 times anti-clockwise, upper side anti-clockwise and left side anti-clockwise. Then I'm doing the same, but now clockwise, 2 times anti-clockwise, and then again clockwise. So the upper side is on turn, so upper side goes clockwise, right is going anti-clockwise, upper is going anti-clockwise because we said 2 times anti-clockwise, and finally left is going clockwise. And as you can see, this cube with yellow, green, and red is on the correct position because we have green here, red here, green here, and yellow on the top. So now that one is also correct. This was on the beginning correct. Now this one is correct, and now I am moving this correct here, facing to me and to the right. And if we are lucky, this step is completed, and we are lucky because this is also correct with with yellow, red, and here blue, just like there are neighboring middle squares. So here blue, here red, and yellow on the upper side. So really now all four corner squares are on the good position. All four corner cubes are on the good position. Only one is good orientation. Only this one has yellow facing up, so only this one is orientated good, and others are not orientated good. If we have the case that we still don't have all on the good position, we just repeat that third algorithm. It will be in the description of the video until you got all four with good position like this. And finally, the final step, which is a little bit tricky, as you can see. Sorry, I have some light problems with this. Maybe a camera is not orientated good, but I need it to orientate it, and maybe it's sometimes brighter and sometimes darker, but I hope that you can see at least the cube. The cube is important. So okay, maybe I can do something about that. Sorry. I shall try to give it some more light, but doesn't happen much. Maybe even not. Sorry, it doesn't have, maybe I don't have enough light in the room, and actually the camera is orientated down. Sorry, but I hope it will be visible enough. Okay, so the final step, as I promised, will be this one. I am rotating the cube in this way that this one corner cube, which has yellow orientated correctly to the upper, is again facing to me and to the right. If I don't have if I don't have such cube with good orientation, I start anywhere. But if I have it, I orientate it to me and to the right. Okay. Now it's important that I rotate the upper side anti-clockwise, that the next one is, which I want to get, the next one, which is with wrong orientation, I want to get a yellow to the up, is facing to me and it's facing to the right. And now if yellow is facing to me, I shall need to repeat the following algorithm 4 times. And if the yellow is facing to the right, then I shall need only 2 application of the following algorithm. So this time I have yellow facing to me, so I shall need 4 times the following algorithm. The algorithm is pretty much simple, but you need to be pretty much careful, because on first sight you will ruin the first 2 layers, so just be careful. We are rotating only this right square, where it is this yellow which we want to orientate it, to get good orientation here. This yellow which is facing to me and to the right, so this right we are going to rotate, and we are also going to rotate the bottom layer of the cube. So we shall first rotate anti-clockwise. So right anti-clockwise and bottom side anti-clockwise. And then we repeat that, but now clockwise. So right clockwise and the downside of the cube clockwise. That is one application of the algorithm. We have problems that we ruined the first 2 layers, but it will be correct at the end. It's important that you not rotate those 2 layers. That what was front side on the beginning of this algorithm, that it remains front side to the end of the solution. So do not rotate those 2 layers. If we shall need to rotate, we shall rotate only the upper layer of the cube. So that was one application. As I told you, you need 4 applications. So the second application, rotating anti-clockwise and anti-clockwise, the right and the down side, and then clockwise the right and the down. And now you have actually yellow facing to the right. I shall not show you this to you, because I am going to ruin something if I'm not careful. So 2 more times of such rotations. So anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise, right and bottom. This was the 3rd time, and the 4th time, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise, and you really have this cube orientated good. We wanted this cube to be orientated good, and yellow is up. We ruined the first 2 layers, but it will be good at the end. Now the important thing, we want another cube that should be orientated to go here facing to me and facing to the right. But as I said, I should not rotate the first 2 layers. I rotate only the upper layer, so that this next cube which I want to get good orientated is facing to me and to the right. And this yellow is again facing me, and I shall again need 4 applications of the algorithm. Anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise first, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise the second, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise the third, and anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise is the 4th application of the algorithm, and the yellow is facing up. We have a good orientation here. And the last one should be orientated, but we again rotate only, not the whole cube. Be careful, you shall ruin the whole work if you rotate the whole cube. You need to rotate only the upper layer, So that which is not good orientated is facing to you and to the right. And the yellow is again facing, maybe I can somehow improve this camera. Okay, we are at the end now. So I shall not, maybe I need to turn the light on, but as we are at the end of the algorithm, I shall not do that now. Sorry, but it's really it's really dark. Okay, but doesn't happen much this. Maybe this. Okay. Autofocus is not doing good. Okay, I have some problems, but okay, let me finish this. This yellow is facing to me. So I again need to four applications of the algorithm. So right and the bottom face rotating anti-clockwise, then clockwise, clockwise. That was one, and 3 more times. Anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. That was the third. And the last application of the algorithm, we still have the other the first two layers ruined. Anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. We really have the yellow one solved. We really have now again first two layers correct, and just one more move and it's solved completely. Okay, I shall try to turn the light on that you can see. Okay, maybe there is some help here. Okay, maybe there will be some more light here. Now I can maybe also to turn my camera. Okay, we have more light now, but I don't understand those contrast. How to improve that in my camera. Okay, now you can see we have the Rubik's Cube solved. So let me repeat once again. The three algorithms which are a little bit more complicated will be written below in the description, and the rest you can easily learn by watching the video, and with several tries you shall easily get it. It's not difficult. It's really not difficult. Let me repeat, that was solution in many moves. I guess that we had more than 100 moves here, maybe 200. I guess between 100 and 200 moves, which is much more than optimal, but at least we have a simple algorithm that we can always get the cube solved without much thinking. So that was it for today. Video. Okay, we have a little bit problems with the light here, but I hope that you enjoy the video. Thank you very much. See you next time in some other video.